Hey everybody, this is jokerspice, bring a little spice to your life. Today we are playing a pretty special game from my childhood. I'm playing the original N64 version of this game, not the Xbox Live Arcade version, and this is going to be really fun. I hope you guys enjoy the opening cutscene first. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that little cutscene. Yeah, I think it's super cute. Yeah, we're playing Banjo Kazooie, and yeah, I'm really excited. This game is really fun. It's got lots of charm and personality, lots to do, and it's definitely one of my favorites, I would say, especially on the N64. I've played this game quite a bit before, so without exaggeration, I'm probably just gonna get everything in the game, except for the stop and swap eggs. Uh-oh, what's going on? Oh, okay, it's just showing another part of the game. Yeah, so I'm probably just gonna try to get everything in the game. I'm not gonna like bother with tutorials and stuff. I'll still like talk to characters and stuff and enjoy like their dialogue and stuff, but I'm not gonna like go out of my way to talk to everybody and everything. It's just mostly gonna be like me casually playing the game like I usually do and trying to get 100% as fast as I can do it. Not a speed run, but just like a pretty decently fast pace. Alright, and without further ado, let's just get started with the story. We got the main file selection screen. This is really cute, showing Banjo in his everyday life. Sometimes he plays on the Game Boy, sometimes he's just cooking himself a little stew, and then sometimes he's just sleeping. There's actually a little Easter egg with Banjo here. Sometimes when you click this screen right here, Banjo will actually fly out of the bed, like the bed will fling him off. Alright, cool. Here we go, the story of Banjo Kazooie. I'm also going to be doing voices and stuff, so if you like that stuff, good for you, and if you don't, well, I'm going to be doing voices, so just stick around. Ooh, mysterious. Who's in this haunted lair?
Dingpot, by the bench. Who is the nicest looking wench?
Why, it's Grunty any day. She really takes my breath away.
Yes, you're right, I'm rather proud. My looks stand me out from the crowd.
I love the way Grunty rhymes in this. I think it's fun.
But there is this girl.
What? You mean this cannot be? There's no one prettier than me.
Why, it's Tootie, young and small. She's the prettiest girl of all.
No, you must be mad. Nicer beauty can't be had.
Unfortunately, I think you'll find it's Tootie. She's cute and kind.
Alright, starting off very similarly to Snow White.
Well, we'll see about that.
And there she is. We saw her in the opening cutscene. Very cute. Got little pigtails. Kind of makes me think of Dixie Kong a little bit, actually. Same developers.
Hi there, Tootie. Well, what are you going to do today?
When my big lazy brother wakes up, we're going on an adventure.
Alright, I guess Banjo's sleeping in today. I guess we did select the file 1, right? Got lots of pictures of Banjo and Tootie.
Wake up, I want to go on an adventure too.
I always imagined Kazooie to have like a gravelly voice, especially because of like the voice they choose for her.
If Tootie thinks she's fairer than me, I'll steal her looks, and ugly she'll be.
Uh-oh.
Is that your brother?
Where, Mr. Mo? I can't see him.
Up there in the sky.
I don't think so. Who is that?
Come to me, my little pretty. You'll soon be ugly, what a pity.
Man. Uh-oh.
Let me go, you ugly old hag.
I don't know what she said. Oops, I kind of missed it.
Don't scratch and bite, my little bear. You'll soon need a bigger underwear.
Oh no, she's got her. Somebody help.
Banjo, wake up! Now!
He looks like he's hibernating.
Yeah. Oh, what do you want, Kazooie?
I always imagine he had like a goofy voice.
Let's get out there, there's trouble.
And I love Grunty's witch laugh. Probably the most iconic one. Alright, and here we go. We just get to start. We got 3 lives. We start off with 5 units of health. Let's keep going.
Listen up, I'm Bottles, the short-sighted mole.
Well, I'm Banjo, and this is my buddy Kazooie.
Sure is a strange-looking buddy, Banjo. Can it talk?
Better than you can, Goggle Boy.
What was all that noise about? Where's my sister Tootie?
Phew!
The ugly witch Gruntilda swooped down onto this guy and grabbed her.
Calm down, Kiki. We'll get her back. Where did she go?
She flew up to her mountain lair. It's really dangerous, so you'll probably need some training before you go up there. Press A if you want me to teach you some basic moves, or press B if you think you're already good enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna press B.
You bet we're good enough, Bottle Brain.
Very well. I'll give you your basic moves. Meet me at the top of the Spiral Mountain.
Alright, so with Banjo, you can walk around. How much you press on the control stick will determine how much he runs. You can go to a little tiptoe, you could run, you could jump. You can do a jump and then slow your descent with an A button. You can attack by doing some bear swipes. However, you'll probably never attack like that. If you press B while you're in the air, you'll do this other move. Use the C buttons to move the camera. You can use the other C buttons to zoom the camera out and in. You can go into Banjo's first-person view. Collecting a golden full honeycombs will give you health. And if you collect empty honeycombs, they will extend your health when you get 6 of them. Here we can do like a big old jump right here. With kind of like in Super Mario 64, you can crouch with the Z button. You jump like that, you do a high jump. And if you press the B button when you're crouching, you'll do this like charging attack. Which is like a pretty good attack. It does like a little bit more damage. I believe there's like tiers of damage. Anywho, so before we go into Grunty's lair, we're gonna go ahead and collect a bunch of stuff that's in the overworld. Kind of prizes for you completing the tutorial, but we can just go ahead and collect that stuff now. In this game, we have lives actually reset.
Look out for me, I'm an extra life.
I probably won't read all of those, but yeah. We can swim in this game. If you press the B button when you're swimming, you'll dive underwater. You cannot, in Banjo Tooie, you can actually, I compare this game to Banjo Tooie a lot, sorry about that. While you're underwater, you have a different health meter, that's your air meter, actually. If you press A, you'll kind of swim slowly. Pressing the B button, if you hold it, will actually make you swim faster. And if you press the R button when you're underwater, you'll actually turn much faster. That's really important, and I'm not sure if the game actually tells you that. Alright, We actually just saw another empty honeycomb, so we're going to go ahead and grab that. Something that Bottles also explains is that you can go ahead and climb trees. It makes sense, we are bears, so that makes sense. Bears are pretty good at climbing trees, or at least certain kinds of bears. I think we got 3 of those things now. I believe there's another one under here. Perfect. This is the one you're supposed to get after Banjo, or not Banjo, Bottles, the mole, explains how to swim. Yeah, this is a pretty fun game. Love platformers, especially this one. This one's more of a collectathon. Things like Super Mario 64 and Banjo are the ones that really coined that term. I definitely like this game more than Super Mario 64. Not that I dislike Super Mario 64, I just think this one's a little more fun. And alright, we got one more to get before we move on into the rest of the game. Here we got some enemies. This is where we learn how to fight mostly. And there we go. Once we get 6, they form together to make a full and complete honeycomb. And we got 6. Just sweet. The greatest thing about Banjo, in my opinion, is all the moves that you get. And we're going to get so many different moves that make Banjo and Kazooie move a lot more. So far, Tooie doesn't really do too much. She helps us jump. She helps us, that's pretty much all she does. Sometimes she helps us attack like that, too. Hopefully we'll see both Banjo and Tooie do more.
So, you're ready to tackle the witch now.
We sure are. Show us the way, Bottle Boy.
Cross the bridge to enter Gruntilda's lair. Look out for me inside. Good luck.
One more thing I want to say is that when you're talking to people, you can actually slow the text with the B button and advance the text faster by pressing the A button. When you do this, you actually kind of add a little bit of a filter or distortion to their voices. Makes it sound faster or slower, more high-pitched or lower-pitched.
This fine contraption, I'm told, will make me young and Tootie old.
Let me go, you fat hag. My brother will come and kick your butt.
Rescue you, he will not dare. There are many dangers in my lair. Hurry, Klungo, push that switch. I'm tired of being an ugly witch.
Yes, Mr. Grunty. Power Son soon will be ready.
Banjo, help!
Awesome. So,
there he is, the fun begins. My tricks and traps, we'll see who wins.
alright, just for fun, because you probably won't see this too much, but, here, well, you'll see the pause screen a lot for sure. Just to kind of show you the pause screen, you can view your totals, which will be very useful later. So far, we haven't really seen anything. We got everything in Spiral Mountain. You can see all the stuff in the game. And then there's stuff to collect in Gruntilda's lair. But I wanted to show you what happens when you decide to save and quit. Yes, let's do it. When you save and quit, you get a very interesting little cutscene.
Banjo games end in my tower. Turn it up, I need full power.
Yes, your Grunty ship transformation soon be complete.
Help me, Banjo. I feel all funny.
Baron Bird finished. Grunty transformed.
Sorry, I didn't read it fast enough. Damn, look at this. This is what 2D's potential was? Oh my god. Look at Grunty's beauty. I'm much prettier than 2D. Oh, we haven't met this guy yet, but
Grunty, nice. Come back to Mumbo school, yes?
oh god, that's awful.
Banjo, your sister wants a word with you. Now.
And every time you turn off the game or you die, you see this cutscene. I guess that's just kind of enticing you. You gotta save 2D, you gotta save 2D, which makes sense for a kid's game. Thankfully, when you end the game, you can actually skip this opening cutscene. It's unskippable when you turn on the game, but when you're starting it over, you can go ahead and do that. Alright, cool. Imagine this is where I ended the episode. For sure not. We still got lots to do in this episode. Alright. Probably won't see that again. So I just wanted to show you that. And you always start from the entrance to Grunty's lair, so I figured it'd be a good time to do it. Alright, let's go ahead and let's explore Grunty's lair. Grunty's lair is hailed as one of the best hub worlds in the game. Hey, it's me, Mr. Jiggy. Now go and find a picture with a piece missing. Yeah, there's a lot of tutorials in the beginning of this game. That's alright though, we'll figure that all out. So we got one Jiggy, and what do you do with Jiggies? And why would we need to collect them? Well, we can't actually really go anywhere unless we use these Jiggies to unlock new worlds. As you can see right over here, we got a little pedestal, Jiggy pedestal.
You found it. I don't know what I'm going to say. To enter the world shown on the picture, you must fill in the missing pieces with the jigsaw pieces.
We got the first jigsaw piece, Goggle Boy.
Great. To fill in the missing spaces on the picture, press save. If you don't want to use any jigsaw pieces, press B to leave.
Awesome. We only needed one, so we can go ahead and use the one. Open it up. And now we can enter Mumbo's mountain. We actually know who Mumbo is because of that cutscene that we just saw, but now we'll actually get to meet him proper. Let's do it! Mumbo's mountain. Here we go.
There are 3 new moves to learn in this world. 5 molehills, and I'll explain.
Alright. So, I pretty much know what I want to do and like what order I'm going to do it, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it.
Yippee, saving Gruntilda's imprisoned 5 of us Jinjos on each world. Free us all to get a Jiggy.
These are notes. So this is the main difference between Banjo not Banjo Tooie, between the N64 version of this game and the Xbox. Oh yeah, there's the R button. And the Xbox arcade version is that the notes do not save when you exit the world. The only way to save them is to collect. Well, you just get like a high score depending on how much you've collected in each world. There are 100 notes to collect in every world, and if you don't collect all 100 of them before you leave it, you'll have to start over and collect them all again from scratch. So basically, every time you enter a world, you pretty much want to complete, at the very least, all the notes before leaving. So there's lots of places to go, but the first place I want to go is definitely up here, up this mountain. Got lots of enemies, like these giant termites. I saw a bull down there. And here we got these molehills. I didn't talk to them, they were in Spiral Mountain, but whenever you talk to them with B, that's how you talk to characters. You can activate these molehills.
The talon trot will let Kazooie tackle steep slopes at ease.
Well, that sounds useful. How does she do it?
Hold Z, then press the left C button. Continue to hold Z while moving Kazooie to the control stick. Go practice!
Alright, this is the main way we're going to be moving in this game. We got some eggs over here. You'd not only go faster, but you can go up slopes that you would otherwise not be able to go as just walking with Banjo. Probably gonna walk like this the entire time. We're already 3 Jinjos, really easy. You must search for 10 of us in each world. Will help you progress through the witch's lair. They're exactly what that thing said. There are 10 in each world. And the main difference between this game and Banjo Tooie is you can basically collect everything in a world all in one go. It's also a big difference between this game and like Super Mario 64 that forces you to exit the level every time you collect a star or something like that. So basically, like, this game is pretty fun because like you don't have to like keep entering and exiting the world. You can just kind of collect things and explore things more at your leisure. Sweet. This Mumbo's mountain is a pretty basic world. You can honestly beat this level in like 10 minutes if you're really good at it. So we'll probably just do this entire world before the end of this episode. Yeah, Mumbo's world is a pretty good beginner world, especially on the N64. where, you know, this is a lot of people's first 3D game, so it's a pretty good...
Go away, leave my honeycombs alone.
So if you beat this thing up, you can get some free honeycombs. Honeycombs never actually disappear on the map, as long as you're on the map. So since we're at full health, we'll just leave them, and if we get damaged, we'll go ahead and collect them later. Yeah, I bet this is a lot of people's first game or first 3D game, so I totally understand, like a game like this, like a level like this existing, and this guy kind of reminds me of Donkey Kong. I think his name is Konga. And then over there we got a little monkey, his name is Diddy Kong. This is pretty close to being my first game. Definitely played, like the N64 was my first console. And I think my first actual game was Toy Story 2 on the N64. Then after that I started renting a lot more games. Then I got, I believe I got Pokemon Stadium after. And then I got Mario Party 2. Although I played this game, I did prefer Banjo Kazooie. I just figured, I don't know, I just kind of grew up on that. I know a lot of people dislike Banjo Kazooie more. And I try not to talk about Banjo Kazooie too much. But yeah, this game, they both have their charms, and they both have like different styles of play. Alright, I wanted to come here because there's another molehill here that I wanted to talk to.
Time for the buzzer to learn the ancient ways of the egg.
I'm listening, Beetle Breath.
Hold that, then press the top C button to shoot an egg out of your mouth.
Hey, sounds cool. Anything else?
Sure, press the bottom C button instead and you can shoot them out from behind.
Jeez, sounds painful. I wish I'd never asked.
Bird Brain can carry 100 eggs in their backpack. Oh, and you can also use the control stick to aim while you're crouching. Exciting, huh? Now that you've learned to use the eggs, here's 50 to practice with.
Alright, so that's pretty nice that we got that. If you go up here, not only is there Mumbo chickens and eggs, there's also this interesting little switch. It's got Grunty's face on it. Oh, sorry, that was my dog. I think she actually wants to, she just wants to lie down somewhere else. She was on my bed before. Yeah, so we can't really do anything with this right now, but we'll come back to it. Thought I could just step on it, but gotta do a little bit more than that, it seems. But over here, we still got Konga, and he's still throwing stuff at us, so why don't we get him back, throw some eggs at him. But once we do that, he'll get mad. We gotta jump over his oranges that he throws. Throws them really hard. You were pegged that fast by an orange. Probably take some damage too. And that's pretty much what counts as a boss.
Ugh, baby Konga, give rise to where?
Alright, so let's go ahead and collect that. Kind of wish this cutscene didn't play every time you got a Jiggy, but at least it's short and sweet. Alright, and that's pretty much all we can do with those chimps, so yeah. Oh man, they give us like 3 Jiggies. Alright, I think I took 1 damage, so let's go ahead and be Kazooie and start running around. Oh man, we still haven't even met Mumbo yet, and this is his mountain. Yeah, if we tried to climb up here before, we would not be able to, because this slope is just way too steep for Banjo himself. Speaking of slopes that are too steep, over here we got these stairs, and it's kind of hard. It was kind of hard to see before, but there's actually like a little bit of a hole in the mountain. We actually cannot climb this slope. This is actually too steep, even for Kazooie. It's just sliding herself. There's a different way you're meant to get this, but you can also just like kind of fall into the hole and get it that way. That's usually how I like to get it. So we're pretty much over halfway done this level now. We've got 2 of the moves that we were supposed to learn. We also got like most of the Jiggies. I think we got most of the Jiggies already. Go ahead and view totals and check it out. Oh, actually we got less than half of the Jiggies, my bad. Don't worry though. Oh, there we go. Now we're halfway. Easy mode. Between Banjo and Kazooie, I actually always kind of like Kazooie more. She's just more sassy, and I thought it was funny. But you know what? Banjo's pretty funny too, though. You gotta have like both sides, you know, you gotta have like a goofball and the guy who plays it straight, and it's funny to have both of them. backpack superhero teams have always been pretty fun kind of games. I didn't really play Jack and Daxter all that much, but that exists. That's another backpack superhero duo. We also got Ratchet and Clank, and I love those game series. I'd love to play that on the channel someday.
I call this the Beak Buster. Jump into the air, then press Z with the Kazooie slamming hard down into the floor. Girl, I don't like the sound of that, Banjo. Get used to it, Nest Girl. You'll be using it a lot. Whoa, Banjo, there's nothing more I can teach you on this world.
Nice. If you're ever hurt and you talk to bottles when you're learning a new move, they'll actually fill up your lives. So that's pretty nice. So we got like a ground pound here, pretty standard platformer stuff. Go ahead and crush these little huts. I guess these guys are supposed to be the ones that live in here. So we can go ahead and break their house. I mean, I guess they have a reason to be mad at us if we're breaking their house, but you know what? These are all Grunty's minions and stuff like that, so whatever. We have no sympathy for these guys. The guy stole our sister after all. We were sleeping. We were literally unconscious, doing nothing. And these guys dared to do that. Alright, and that's all 5 Jinjos. Go ahead and collect our Jiggy. And I believe that's 7? We either have 6 or 7 of them. Okay, we have 6 of them. We still got 4 more to go. Yeah, so this pretty much is showing you the ropes and stuff. Oh boy, I missed that. Oops. We're gonna visit this skull house, but we're gonna do it a little bit later. I just figured we'd do it later just because there's actually something interesting that we can do with the skull house if we save this thing for last. So we'll go ahead and do that. We actually have almost all the Jiggies already. There's so many Jiggies just up here by Mumbo.
We Jojo, Mumbo Stotumbo, feed us with nice blue stones.
We don't got stones, but we got these eggs. They go a little faster every time. Something that's a little bit tricksy. So there's an empty honeycomb piece that you can only get if you leave one of these juju totems there. If you kill all of them, then they will not be available again until you leave the world and come back. So you definitely want to do that. Alright. I think we've pretty much done everything in this world. Let me just double check. We got all the Jinjos, we got 90 notes, we got 9 Jiggies. So the last thing we're gonna do is go into Mumbo's house. We got some notes in here, so that's pretty nice. We also got some eggs up there. Oh, I guess we're gonna talk to Mumbo.
Me Mumbo, me shaman in all game can help Banjo in filthy ostrich.
I don't know what he said, sorry.
Watch out, boy! Mumbo's magic tokens hid by which find tokens and Mumbo help you. Banjo not got enough tokens for Mumbo magic. Look at sign. Bring 5.
Alright, so we actually are missing some tokens. In every single one of these houses, there's always going to be one of these torches unlit. And you can go on it and get to the second floor this way. So we'll go ahead and grab these eggs. Again, I'm not going to try to grab every one of the eggs, especially when I'm full. Okay, I missed one. Forget that. I believe the torches actually hurt you if you touch them, so be careful. And I also believe there's exactly 5 Mumbo tokens in this world. So, one place we didn't go yet is this middle area. This like big weird stone monument thing. Go inside.
Hey, ugly! No bears allowed in Dicker's cave.
So, here this is actually where we're supposed to learn. Here's the Mumbo token. You actually cannot jump on those slopes. You can't even walk on them because they're way too steep for us. Oh, you know what? Sorry, 1 second. Sorry about that, my dog just wanted to leave the room. Alright, so we got that Mumbo token, we can't climb up there. Looks like we can't get the last Jiggy, but I just told you we can get pretty much every Jiggy in the game, or every Jiggy in a world in this game in one go. So what is that all about? Well, Mumbo's got the answer for us.
Banjo has plenty tokens. Stand on skull and press B to see mighty Mumbo magic.
All right, here we go. We get to transform into things in this game. So not only do we get to play as Banjo and Kazooie, we get to play as other creatures.
Mumbo's magic free. Come back and change. You come when ready. Thermite bit small, but not bad for first spell. Mumbo practice needed.
So we're now a termite. Whenever Mumbo transforms us into anything, you'll see a common pattern, but basically you don't get too many options. You're more like a key opening a door somewhere. It's usually like your movement or your size that becomes like the thing that like is helpful. So with a termite, it's not the size or like necessarily fast movement or anything, but rather it's the fact that the termite can actually go on even steeper slopes than Kazooie can. Oh man, what's going on here? I thought I made that. This is gonna be the part where I need to look at my shadow in order to. Oh my god, I'm being really impatient and jumping way too far in advance. No, okay, there we go. Can't even move the camera here, so like, there we go. And here's the rest of the notes in this level.
You found all 100 notes in this world. Well done.
This guy has something funny to say when you're a termite.
Hey, where did you get those shorts? Yeah, I want them.
I think the reason why they made them say that is because, like, while they don't, like, actively try to attack you, if you touch them, they still will hurt you, so that might be why. Like, picking a fight. We got some more eggs.
Give me that cool backpack or else.
Man. Why don't you make your own shorts? It wouldn't even fit you, man. You're way too big. Alright, we got all the notes, we got all the empty honeycombs. And at the top of the mountain, we also get our last Jiggy. No fall damage, which is pretty nice. The also thing is, there's actually a really cool animation that you're supposed to get for getting all 10 of the Jiggies, but I skipped it by basically being a termite. Interestingly, as Bottles was saying, once you're done with the world, you can go onto this pad in order to leave it. So we're gonna do that. If you leave,
Grunty's magic stops taking the notes off the world, but the 100 you just collected counts as your best note score. Try to get 100 on each world as they're needed to open the note doors.
Basically, if we try to even use the challenge drop, we wouldn't be able to get up here. But we can with the termite. Oh my god, I forgot to do it. I did it in the wrong order. Alright, we gotta go back here. I could have cut a lot of time off if I didn't forget to do this. But this is a good example to show you that the notes are back, the Jinjos are back. The only things that aren't back are the Jiggies. So that's why you want to collect everything in one go. That means if you collect some Jinjos and then come back, like leave and then come back, it'll be like you never collected them. All right, so I gotta manually get out of this transformation. I forgot. Remember that switch that I found? I forgot to butt stomp on it. So I'll meet you at that switch. Don't have to watch me get all the way there. Alright, so when you get to see these switches, you're supposed to use your butt stomp on it, and that is gonna make these Jiggies appear on the overworld. That's when we saw in the menu before that the overworld has its own set of Jiggies. That's exactly what that was referring to. We already got one of the overworld Jiggies. He was just left out in the open. Now we can get it, and we can get it by turning into a termite. So I will meet you outside the world. Alright, here I am. So now we can finally climb this thing and finish everything that Mumbo's Mountain has to offer. If you go too far away...
Hey, where did you get those?
Okay, you already said that. So when you get too far away, when you open... Okay, there's so many tutorials. Baddies escape and roam the world once you open doors, so now that's why there's a termite here now. And if we leave as a termite,
Mumbo magic get weak and will turn back, or magic will. Badger all gone. Must go back to Bird and Bear now.
So we can't actually like go around the world as a Termite. We have to be Banjo and Kazooie once we've gone a certain distance. Alright, there's one last thing I want to show you before we end off today's episode. So, why do we are collecting notes? Because there are certain doors in the mountain. Actually, Bottle's gonna tell us all about it, so I'm gonna let him do it.
Well, this is a note door, sealed by Grunty with one of her powerful musical spells.
Open it up then, Jam Jars.
It's not that simple to open it. You must collect the musical notes from the worlds.
How many do we need?
The number on the door is the strength of the spell. The combined total of all your best note scores from the worlds must be at least this to break Grunty's spell.
So, because we got 100 and that's 50, we can go ahead and open this door. And with that, that concludes our first episode of Banjo Kazooie. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you like this episode, make sure you leave a like, comment on this episode. Let me know, when did you play the original version of this game, or did you play the Xbox Live Arcade version of this game? Which one do you prefer? Do you have this game on Switch perhaps? Like maybe you got the NSO package and you can play it on that as well? I don't know, let me know. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe so you can see when the next episode is and what the next world is. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.